Hey guys, this is All Stream That back with another episode of MLB The Show 19 Road to the Show with our second baseman. And today we have a 10-game homestand that we are going to play. We're going to start off with 4 games against the Cleveland Indians, 3 games against the New York Yankees, and 3 games against the Cincinnati Reds. So let's go ahead and get into the games. And let's do some T-power drills with Matt Davidson, and that will get our power caps up. We do need a cap raise for our power versus right, as we are 1 away from the cap. And there's the results. And he wants 3 home runs over the next 3 games. Let's give it a shot. And it's our manager. We're striking out more than most teams in the league this year. Lay off the bad pitches and look to put the bat on the ball when it's in the strike zone. Plate discipline, plate vision, and contact have a double performance gain. And here is our first game against the Cleveland Indians. And we are going to use our new philosophy where we're not going to swing until we get a strike. And there's the strike. So we're going to be a little more careful. We don't want to strike out. That is strike 2, and that was legitimately strike 2. It would have been a strike had I not swung. And we are basically swinging to protect now, so if it looks like it's in, I've got to swing. Okay, wow, that's not bad. He's actually pitching to me. And that is a strikeout. But we are still up by 1. And we're now down by 2. There's a runner on first with 1 out. And there's a double play to end the inning. And we can use our timeouts now. It is not guaranteed to be a strike. Our rivalry is not high enough. Okay, that was up and in. And they pitch out, and that is out number 2 as they catch him taking second. And the count is 1-1. And that is out number 3. It's the top of the 5th with 1 out and nobody on. And that's an easy out. And now it's tied. There's 2 outs and a runner on first. And this will likely be a sinker. And everybody's safe. We got a hit. And here is Justin Upton with 2 outs. And he strikes out. And now we're down by 4. There's 1 out, runners on the corners. And that's going to score another run, so now we're down by 5. And we're down by 8 in the top of the 9th. 1 out, runner on first. And we go ahead and take it to second ourselves and throw it to first for the double play. So let's take our timeouts, get a pitch up and in. And we missed that one. And that is going to be out number 1, caught by the left fielder. And we've lost. And here is our second game against Cleveland. It is still tied at 0 with 1 out, top of inning number 1. And that one's easy enough. And it is still tied. Bottom of inning number 1, 2 outs and a runner on first. And throw to first, and he gets back safely. Okay, maybe I should just stop swinging at the first pitch, even though it's supposed to be up and in. They're just not throwing it as a strike. There's a ball, so it's 1-1.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And that's a fielder's choice for out 3. And top of the second, nobody on, nobody out, and scoreless. Wow. Okay. That felt kind of forced. We're up by 3 now, though. Okay, he's back in there. 1 out, runner on second. And that was early. And that was early. Both of those were in the zone. Okay. We didn't strike out. And we're still up by 3 in the top of inning number 4. This will be the first out. And here is Scooter Jeanette. Still up by 3. Top of inning number 5. And another easy out. And this is a different pitcher. That's a ball. That definitely is. And we shouldn't have swung.
Wait for a good one now.
Just need to make sure that I stay in that don't swing mentality. Okay, this is basically a wasted at bat at this point.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Okay, 2-2. We might be able to get it back. Depends on what this pitch does. Okay, that could have been called a strike had I not swung. Okay. And here we go again. We did take 6 pitches away from him last time. So this is a new pitcher. That one looked like it was up a little bit more than it actually was. That one was early. That was early. So we're getting good contact, really.
Come on, baby, square it up.
Okay. That's the only one that we didn't make contact with. So that's the thing. We can make contact. That's an easy out. And we have won. And here is our third game against Cleveland. We're already down by 2. There's a runner on second with 2 outs. This will be out number 3. There we go. So we are down by 2. And now we are down by 1 as somebody scored, and there are 2 outs.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip. Hey, see it up, drive.
And that's late. See, even when I know it's going to be up and in, I can never swing on time. Okay, and that one's late. And that's going to be a pop-up to the first baseman for the third out. And we get to try again. We're hitting 259 right now. We're down by 1 in the bottom of the third. 2 outs and a runner on second. And that's out number 3. We are down by 1, nobody on, nobody out. And we don't have to play the mini game on that. And we're still down by 1. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Nope, that's mine. That's mine. Come on. He couldn't just let me have that, huh? And we're still down by 1. There's 2 outs, a runner on second in the bottom of the 5th. And that's going to pop up for the second baseman for the third out. And we're still down by 1 in the top of the 8th. Nobody on, nobody out. And that's twice this episode now that I feel like they've forced an error. And we are still down by 1. Bottom of the 8th. Nobody on, nobody out. And the second baseman will grab that for the first out. And here is Scooter Jeanette. We're down by 2. Runner on second. And nobody out. Okay, and the runner on second's going to stay. And we're still down by 2. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. And there's out number 3. And we have lost. And we sat out the final game against Cleveland, and we won 14-1. And we are going to do the colored ball recognition drill mini game to raise our plate vision up to where our current cap is. In this session, you will see various colored balls along with normal white balls. Your goal is to only hit the white balls in the strike zone. And that will up our plate vision. So let's go. Okay, so we only want to hit the regular baseballs like that one. There we go. Almost missed that one. There we go. We missed one. There we go. We got gold. And the results goes all the way up to 60, which is what our cap is anyway. And here is our first game against the New York Yankees. We do have a 1-run lead right now. And there's runners on first and second with nobody out. And that is not going to help anything. Everybody's going to stay put. And we're still up by 1.
The designated hitter, Odubel Herrera.
Another easy out. Anytime they're that easy, I'm worried they're going to make me drop it. And there we go. We've got 1 out and a runner on first and a 2-run lead. They throw to first and he is safe.
See it driving like you can. Here you go. All right, there you go.
And we foul off a curve.
Here you go. There's block.
And here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's outside for ball 1.
Yeah, get your pitch, try it right there.
Come on, bro. Get out.
And that's a home run. That is our 9th on the year. So at least we know we can still do it. Right into the bullpen. Okay. And we're now up by 4.
The first baseman, Jose.
Nobody out, nobody on. Fairly easy.
And leading off for the Angels, the second baseman, Benny.
And that's a replay of our home run that we just hit.
See that? Drive it like you can. Let's go.
And we still have a 4-run lead.
Let it rip right here.
Nobody on, nobody out, and a brand new pitcher. And there is ball 1. So, since he threw a ball with the first one, we're going to make him pitch.
Come on now, one time.
There's ball 2. There's strike 1. And I think we might be swinging here. We will. And we'll get on. Okay. Lead off single. And here is Shohei Ohtani.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, have a rip at it out there.
Oh, that's gone. No, it's not. If we would have just kept going, we'd be home right now. But that's fine. Runners on the corners, nobody out. It's a good position to be in. And here is Greg Bird. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a run.
35, Greg Bird.
And there is nobody out. And we just scored. And here is Adam Eaton.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam.
1 out and a runners on first and second. And they got one, but not the other.
Now
And
batting,
still
the shortstop,
Put him away. You got this.
scoreless for the Yankees. There we go. He's pitched 105 pitches. That was probably his last one.
with the traditional
And we are up by 5. We have runners on first and second with nobody out. Everybody's safe on the earth. So the bases are loaded.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
And here is Shohei Ohtani with nobody out and bases loaded. And he's going to strike out. And here is Greg Bird, 1 out and bases loaded. He has an 0-1 count. Okay, there we go. And the runner on third is going to go, and he's in. Sacrifice fly by Greg Bird. And here is Matt Davidson, 1 for 2 with a single.
The third baseman, Matt.
And he has a 1-2 count.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And they get him by about half a step. And we have won. And here is our, I believe, second game against the Yankees. Runners on the corners, nobody out. That will get 1. And it will clear the bases with a double play. And here is Odubel Herrera.
The designated hitter, Odubel.
3-2 count. There's a runner on second. And we are down by 3. And there's out number 3. And, ooh. Okay. So, we've scored 2. We're still down by 1, and there's 1 out. We do have a high enough rivalry with the Yankees that this should be a strike up and in. I don't know how they call that a strike. And that will be out number 2. And here is Tyler Wade. 2 outs and a runner on second. And out number 3. We have Gary Sanchez. We are in a shift.
Gary Sanchez.
And a line drive that we catch. And that's out number 2. And we are still down by 1. There is 1 out and runners on first and second. Okay, and he's going to stay at second, so that was a wasted at bat. And we're now down by 3, with 1 out and a runner on second in the bottom of the 5th.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
And that is going to be a home run. There we go. That puts us 1 back. That is our 10th home run of the season. We hit that one right on the nose. And yeah, into the Yankees bullpen. Not a far home run, but far enough.
The batter number 99, second baseman, Betty Beaver.
And that was the home run we just hit. And we're now up by 1. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th, and nobody's on base. And the count is 1-1.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
And that's going to be a pop-up for the first baseman. And out number 2. And we have won. And here is our final game against the Yankees.
The second baseman, Betty.
And there are 2 outs and a runner on first in the bottom of the first. And it is tied.
Drive that pitch, huh? Get your pitch, drive it right now. He's going, he's going.
And that will be out number 3. And here is Eddie Rosario. 2 outs, runner on first,
Eddie.
and still scoreless. And that was a single. And still scoreless to lead off the bottom of inning number 4.
Beaver.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
And that looks like the center fielder will catch that for out number 1. And we get another shot here.
And leading off for the Angels,
And we are leading off the 6th inning.
Beaver.
And it is 1-1.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Come on, Bob. Get up, get out of here.
And we're going to go for 2 here. And we have a double. And here is Justin Upton.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin.
And there's nobody out. We are on second base. And there's out number 1 on a high line drive to the shortstop. And here is Greg Bird.
Number 35, Greg Bird.
There we go. That is going to be an error. So 1 out, runners on the corners for Jesus Rodriguez.
Jesus Rodriguez.
Hey, let's go, big fella. We'll be right here.
And everybody stays put, and there's 2 outs. And here is Miles Harper.
Now batting, the catcher, Miles Harper.
So let's see if he could just get it out of the infield here. That is not going to drop. Still tied at the end of inning number 6.
No one better. Punch up right here, kid.
And we are now down by 1 in the bottom of inning number 8. Nobody out and a runner on first. And a throw back to first, and he gets back in time. And that was early on a slider.
Hey, no one batted right here. Runner, he's going.
And there's out number 2. Or no, out number 1. I thought there was already an out, but I guess not. That was early.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here. All right, let's go.
I don't know why I swung. And we have lost. And we are going to do some batting practice with Mike Trout and raise our contact caps. And there's the results. From a 73 to a 74 and a 75 to a 76. And he wants 6 hits over the next 3 games. Let's give it a shot. And it is our agent. Just calling to check in. Do it. Okay, I haven't been able to get anywhere on getting you that trade, but I don't give up easy. What's your forecast on the possibility going forward? You're committed to the Angels for another 2 seasons after this one, so we can't expect receptivity to a trade request unless they see a benefit, but if you're unhappy, I gotta keep trying. They're cutting my checks, I should honor my end. Okay, we can revisit this whenever you want going forward. The later we get in your contract, the more leverage we will have. And here is our first game against Cincinnati. And we are down by 3 in the bottom of inning number 1. There's 1 out and a runner on second. And this does not have to be a strike. We don't have a high enough rivalry yet. It was close. See, okay. See, that's the thing with those. I think I'm getting the circle on where the ball's gonna be, but then it shows something else.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
So it's 1 and 2.
Come on, big guy.
And that is going to be caught for out number 2. And here's our second shot in this game. Still down by 3 in the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs and a runner on first.
Here you go now. Come on now. 1 time.
And they throw back to first and he gets back in time. So I'm kind of wondering about just not swinging at this. I probably shouldn't have. And that wasn't even up and in like it should have been.
Pitch up there. Let's go. Great.
Hey, let her rip.
Okay, so it is 0 and 1 still. There is our first hit. We need 5 more over the next 3 games. And here is Matt Davidson. 2 outs and runners on first and second. He's got a 1-2 count. And he strikes out and blows it. And we get another shot here. Still down by 3. So we take our timeouts. I think we're just gonna go right over here. And that is going to be an out.
The batter, number 3.
And there's 1 out and a runner on first. And it's a double play to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Reds.
And we have a new pitcher.
26.
We are down by 3. The bases are empty and there is no outs. He's got a sinker, slider, 4-seam, and changeup. It will probably be a slider or a sinker. It was a slider. It was low. There's a slider outside. The count is 1-1. Sinker inside. It's 2-1. And that was low. The count is 2-2. And that was strike 3. Okay, so we lost the first one. And here's our second game against Cincinnati. 2 outs and a runner on first in the bottom of the first. And it is scoreless. And that's going to be a pop-up. And we are now down by 4 in the top of inning number 3. 1 out, nobody on. And the first baseman will take that by himself and get the tag. And we are now down by 3. Runners on first and second with 2 outs in the bottom of inning number 3. And that was early. Late. And there's strike 2. And strike 3. And the inning is over. And we're now up by 1. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Okay, that would have been a ball, but we still fouled it off. Okay, count is 0-2.
Hey, drive it deep, big guy. Here we go. Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep. Here you go.
And that is going to be an out.
Now batting.
And there's a runner on first with 2 outs. We still have a 1-run lead in the top of inning number 5. And there's out number 3. And it is tied
The second baseman.
5-5 in the bottom of inning number 7, and we are leading off with nobody on, nobody out.
Come on, ball, get on up.
And that was fair, and we're going to get a double off that. That is the second hit, and we have 1 game left after this to get those 4 remaining hits.
The left fielder, number 8. Justin.
They've got 3 outs to bring me in here. Okay, that was really slow to react to take me back. And there we go. So, bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. And it is tied.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
And that is out number 3. And it is the top of the 11th. There's 2 outs. And we are down by 2. Okay. That's why I want to play shortstop. If that would have been me, he would have been out. So there's 2 outs. Runners on first and second. We're down by 3. So I could tie it up with a home run.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
There we go. So now we need 3 hits in the next game. Here's Dominic McDonough. If he can get this over the infield, I can make it in. Of course, a home run works too. So we've just won this game. Nice walk-off home run. He gets to play the hero. They just put that right down the middle for him. Okay. So we sat out one of those games against Cincinnati. We went, looks like 6-4 for the homestand. We split the series in Cleveland. We won the series against New York, and we won the series against Cincinnati. So in the next episode, we're going to be taking a road trip to Seattle and to Arlington, Texas to play the Mariners and the Rangers. And we end this episode at 30-27. We have a .262 average, 10 home runs, 29 RBIs, on-base percentage of .286, and a .476 slugging percentage. And our 30-27 record puts us 11.5 games behind the Oakland Athletics. And that will end today's episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is RttS. Hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications.